and welcome to another exciting episode of the Neville Goddard Coffee Club. My name is Mr. 2020, and today we're going to explore manifesting more money with a twist that most people aren't paying much attention to. So it's not about the money. Okay, what do you really want? Neville always says this always works for what you really want. And it's not about the money. The money can be part of it, but let's explore things a little bit differently. I've had a lot of friends over the years who have told me, if my wife and I had the money worked out, we'd get along. And the truth is, right, they didn't get along, and that's why their money wasn't working out. You see, people get things backwards. And if you really want to succeed with this stuff, you've got to identify what you want, and you've got to get things forwards. Okay, literally, you can drive your car in reverse. I mean, literally, I could go from here to the Safeway, jump in my Volkswagen and drive in reverse the whole way there. I could do that, but it would be a lot of work and it would be very stressful. And that's how most people are still trying to manifest, from what I can tell. I mean, I'm on Facebook. I see a lot of posts that people put up, and I notice continuously that they're not focusing on what they really want. And now, let me tell you what I mean by this. Today, I'm wearing my spiffy leather hat. I decided to put on my nice purple duds here and a nice shirt, and I didn't shave. That's because that's what I wanted to do today. Literally, I'll tell you a little bit about my day. I tend to have 2 to 3 hours on Skype or on the phone. I have a couple hours where I read and I write. And I've got a couple hours where I play with the puppy now, because the puppy is really cool and he requires a lot of time. I've created a life where I can have a really... where do we put it? I've created a life where I can have a really, really good impact in the world and make a really, really good living. In the evenings, we trade Forex. During the day, this is what I do. And this is all by design. And the key is, remember, Neville had a good friend who needed, I believe it was $350,000 for a business that he designed. He said he got everything set up, ready to rock and roll, but he needed the money. In other words, the guy designed his life and then told Neville, listen, I need you to hear from me. I need you to hear that I got this money. Okay, the guy didn't go, well, I tell you what, Neville, manifest me the money and then I'll put the business plan together. Then I'll, no. The guy put the life together first and then asked Neville for a little bit of help around the money issue. Right? Because he said, I'm too close to it. I can't, escape, that kind of feeling, right? Think about this. If you design your life first and then include the money, include the cash flow, trust me, it's going to be a lot cooler. And if you design your life, you see, one of the things that I've noticed, this, by the way, universal body language for this stinks. You study people, watch this stuff, because you'll see they'll go, and I'll show you what stinks. This is really deep, cool stuff. What stinks is, one of the things that we notice is when people go, I want to manifest $1 million so I can save the whales. Start saving the whales now. Start your service now, because literally, think about this. You don't want to manifest the money for the money to perform a service. Okay, that doesn't do anything to make you feel good. Every psychologically healthy millionaire that I know serves. They've found a way to impact the world. And they do it in a way that they can put on the dress shirt if they want to or not, or put on the purple outfit or not, or put on the hat or not. In other words, they've decided to have freedom in their life and help other people experience freedom in their life in some way. They found a way to serve, whether it's developing the iPad or training people to trade Forex effectively or whatever. The most psychologically healthy millionaires that I know are the people that are focused on, what's the kind of lifestyle, the personal lifestyle that I want to have, and how do I personally serve? In other words, personal comes first, because your business your business can't feel it real. Your $1 million can't feel it real. That's not the source of any change in the world. The source of the change in your world it's personal. I love waking up and answering emails. I love doing a couple coaching calls a day. I love my life. I love the fact that I can dress up or not dress up. I love that I can play with the puppy as he needs played with. He's right, sleeping right there right now. That's the kind of lifestyle. I love that I can trade Forex with Victoria in the evening. You see, if you create a lifestyle that you love in your imagination, this little thing called money, this little thing called cash flow is a part of it. And it's not about spending the money so I feel good. That's backwards. You see, wealthy people don't spend money to feel good. They create value in the world to feel good. That's what wealth producers do. They create wealth. They create value in the world. And that's when they feel good. They feel good when they make money, not when they spend money wildly. Think about it. The poorest people, you know, they love spending money. Spending money feels good. The wealthiest people I know, yeah, they like spending money, but they rejoice a heck of a lot more in creating the value that creates the cash flow so that they can relax. Again, let's go back to the married couple. Oh, would I only get along if it wasn't for the money? Well, the reason why they ran up so much debt and so much craziness and keep overspending, and they're trying to avoid each other. They're trying to avoid life. They're trying to avoid the conversation. And by the way, if you're in a relationship and that's semi the issue, check this out. Have the discussion. Okay? Now watch this. When I say have the discussion, do you think I'm talking about money? Or do you think I'm talking about dreams? Talk to your partner about your dreams. Ask them about theirs. Rekindle the dreams. Because if you see people go, well, I don't want the bill collectors calling and I want $1 million in the bank. I'm going to have diversified. And they have all this detail where it doesn't matter instead of having detail about their day. You see, I felt it real years ago about having this kind of day. And this is the kind of day I have. Plenty of cash flow, plenty of personal freedom. That's what, from what I can tell, most everyone wants. And if you structure your life so that you're creating value, having impact, use systems, again, real simple systems. I use real simple systems to run my time and to be more effective. You get a lot of free time. And you're going to need it. Because if you're focusing on creating value in the world and having an impact that matters, not having money so I have an impact, but actually having an impact because of the way you choose to live and be in the moment, you're going to need time to sit on the beach or sit by the stream or sit out in the garden with the puppy. See, that's why they always portray wealth producers as people sitting on the beach, sitting by the pool. It's not that that's what they do all day, but that's what they've got to do to recharge. Recreation is recreation. Okay, to literally recreate themselves, to rest up so they can dive in. Because it feels good to have impact. It feels good to live up to your dreams. It feels good to share your dreams with your spouse. And I just had Google Calendar hijack my thing. And it feels good. I can't see myself. There we go. And it feels good to, see, I still can't see myself. What the heck happened there? It just feels good. There we go. It feels good to, here's the deal. Feel good now. And beyond feeling good now, and I just don't mean be happy while you spend yourself to death or be happy while you're getting hit by the bus. What I mean is, if you want to be a best-selling author, feel what it's like to be a best-selling author. When I was a green belt, white, yellow, blue, green, purple, brown, black, about halfway up, third of the way up, even when I was a blue belt, I knew I was going to be a black belt. I knew it. I felt it. I didn't walk around delusional that I was a black belt, but I carried myself like one. I did what black belts like to do, which is sweat. I did what black belts like to do, which is be respectful and to help people. And sure enough, people respected my skill. They respected my attitude. And that got me up into getting my first black belt as a teenager. So that's it. There's a lot there for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what we do, we've got a couple suggestions. One, if you're on YouTube watching this, click the like button. Make sure you subscribe to us because we put up regular, semi-regular updates. Number two, feel free to buy us a coffee. We've got a little link below. Coffee gifts for this video will also go to buy Emmett some more toys and stuff. I wish I could show you the toys we got over there. We've got some really cool contraptions going because he's a high-intensity dog sometimes. And three, follow the formula. Yeah, you know what? I can't tell you how many frustrated emails I get from people that are doing I made a vision board and I decided I was going to manifest $3 million by Friday at 3 p.m. I was going to hit the lottery, the Powerball. And that stuff, besides not working, it frustrates you, it hurts you, it stops you from living. Versus if you follow the formula, again, I imagine what's it like with having my ideal day? My ideal day has a couple callers. My ideal day has a lot of free time. My ideal day has a lot of creativity. My ideal day has me getting feedback so that I know that I have a tremendous impact in the world. What's your ideal day like? Put your detail on that and imagine what it's like. By the way, you don't have to imagine having the ideal day. Imagine having had 1,000 of those suckers in a row. Okay, Neville says to construct a scene that would imply your wish has been fulfilled. I can tell you what it's like to have 1,000 of your ideal days in a row. See, this is what I've imagined, sharing this message with people. This is what it's like to have 1,000 of these days in a row and to have really, really good cash flow and to do what you love. I mean, heck, I write, I talk to people, and I trade Forex. I do what I love for money. That's cool. And to know that I make a difference in the world, that feels good. Do that, and imagine having had done that for 1,000 days in a row. Imagine how good that feels compared to I won the $3 million by 3 p.m. on a Friday from the Powerball. Forget that. Do what works. So let me move this around. I really want to thank you for tuning in today. Get the Feel It Real Power Pack. If you don't have it, that's the absolute essential basics. If you've got that and you want to focus more on prosperity, hey, get the Prosperity Pack. That's why we designed it that way. And 3, join us in Manifesting Mastery. Heck, it's $97, right? It amazes me. I mean, I get emails from people that it's like, well, that's a lot of money. It's like, well, how much do you make a year, right? So I just ask them. It's like, well, I'm doing all right. I says, listen, for the price of a cheapo cup of coffee a day for 90 days, you could change your life. Okay. You can do it with all the free resources as well, but heck, join the program. Look at the testimonials, for God's sake. For $1 a day, you could transform your life in the next 90 days. So that's it. Have a wonderful day. My name is Mr. 2020. I'll tell you what, I'm going to grab the dog. This will be okay. He's sleeping. Hey, buddy. Everybody wants to meet that. Oh, yes. I know. I'm sorry. We'll put you back to sleep in a second. There he is. There's Emmett. There he is. Say hi, everybody. Everybody loves Emmett. Look at him. All right. Look at the camera, pal. There we go. That's right. Okay. FreeNeville.com. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, that's it, buddy. See ya.